as a businessman, as an industrialist, as an executive, chief executive, they have to make so many decisions in their life, and ups and downs are bound to come.
I think in businesses nothing is permanent. I mean, if success is not permanent, good times are not permanent, so are bad time not permanent.
We are doing more than 60 countries. So every economy, every financial position, every political position of the world affects us daily.
The competitive environment today of the business puts enormous stress in the executives.
Suddenly my husband had a massive heart attack and he died. And overnight the board decided that I should be the chairperson. Being head of a hardcore engineering company scared me.
I used to think a lot. I used to be constantly in the past. Without knowing at that time, I had made myself quite miserable.
You see, if we have to have a healthy body, we have to walk every day. We have to eat a balanced diet every day. Only then we can have a healthy body. The same thing if we want to have a healthy mind. For that we have to do some mental exercise. For mental exercise, what we have to do, that we have to focus our mind. For focusing of our mind, that we have to meditate.
When you do more and more meditation, the mind becomes calm. The points are very clear what is to be done and what is to be not done. So I just follow that. There is not too much of waste of time, and you get good ideas when the mind is concentrated.
Vipassana meditation technique helped me reach the deeper layers of my mind and gives me a chance to work at my behavior patterns. I have personally experienced my emotional intelligence improving as I have been practicing Vipassana.
I chose to go for Vipassana after his death, and it helped me tremendously. And it made me realize that I don't have to keep comparing myself with someone else, but I have to give out my best, whatever that is.
What Vipassana does to me is keeps me in the present. And when it keeps you in present, you start enjoying that work you are doing. And that the action becomes very dynamic. And a dynamic action brings positive results.
Another very powerful benefit that I find Vipassana playing a role is in terms of developing compassion. So you are so much more tolerant towards other people. You allow for multiple possibilities.
One thing which we have done very well is to keep our senior people together. It is because of the Vipassana training that I got that I changed my way of actualizing with them. So therefore, they feel one with me.
My top executive team, I sent everybody of them to do a Vipassana camp. Their performance improved, their quality improved, their human relation and behavior and teamwork, that improved. So this greatly helped me in building up a better team of my management.
I think the management programs give you skills and Vipassana gives you wisdom. And the higher you go in the organization, you can hire skill, you cannot hire wisdom. So I think it's unique.
I found my business started increasing. Why? Because my dealings with my staff, with my workers, was so cordial, and I took most of my staff to Vipassana courses, and the result was that in my industry, say I had a blanket industry, and per loom a weaver was manufacturing 8 blankets average. It started increasing. 10, 12. One of them took it to 12. It was something unbelievable. Why? Because they also meditated. And I started giving them more and more bonus without their asking even.
In one of the divisions, there are 2,000 people working, and more than 1,000 people have already done Vipassana camps. So we allow them leave of 10 days, and we also give them salary. Oh, wonderful impact, because 1,000 meditators within a company, within a division where they work together every day. So their relationships have substantially improved, the quality is improving, productivity is improving, efficiency is improving, rejections are going under control. In every way, there is a qualitative improvement.
When your thought clarity is clear, you can guide your teams, you can navigate your businesses in the competitive environment much better.
My MD was concerned that if he ever went for Vipassana, he would lose that competitive spirit. But I don't think that's what Vipassana tells us. I think we have to go for that order, do everything possible. After doing everything possible, if we still lose, we don't give up. In fact, rise again and try again.
Vipassana has increased my concentration, my dedication to work, my concentration to work, my passion to work, and that has really helped me in facing competition.
A year and 2 months after my husband's death, my 25-year-old son died in a car accident. And I think it was my Vipassana and the practice of meditation on a daily basis which helped me to get over my son's death also, which was far more difficult than my husband's.
Any businessman, any housewife, any child, things are not happening to his liking. This technique helps you to understand yourself, that all the cause is within me. Whatever is happening in front of me, I am responsible.
I'm able to identify, okay, I'm about to get swept away, and Vipassana helps me to apply the brakes and then come back to my balance, regain my balance very quickly.
I used to sometimes generate ill will towards the adversary of my client. Thanks to Vipassana and the practice of it, I have been able now to conduct my cases without generating ill will against the adversary of my client.
Vipassana is the only thing which I am doing for myself, which brings me back to myself. That's the only thing. The rest of the things are for somebody else. And that somebody else, I include my ego, my hunger, my desire, my materialistic requirement, which never gets fulfilled.
There are many occasions in business where you can go off track as far as ethics are concerned in making money. It makes you greedy sometimes. But when you are doing Vipassana, you make money, but also take care of your own ethics.
Why is Vipassana making me honest? Because it's just the qualities that this technique brings out in a person, and it's not because of a self-restraint that has been put on by me. It's just, it becomes a kind of a natural phenomena of life.
My anger level has reduced, my tolerance and patience have increased. These are the positive qualities. They help me to take a very rational decision even in difficult times, even when the things are against me.
It's what gives me balance in my life. In fact, not me alone, my children, my family, my wife is a meditator. It has helped us live more harmoniously in life, in the family, than perhaps it would have been.
The beauty of Vipassana is it has nothing to do with any sect or any religion or any kind of sectarianism. It is for all.
It doesn't demand that you read, tomes of literature to get the hang of it. It's just making a 10-day investment.
It is difficult to take out time, but I have come to believe that I must take out time if I have to have a long-term benefit.
I suggest that every businessman must do Vipassana meditation, and not only for himself. He should send all his top and senior executives initially and thereafter at different levels of the organization. It will help him greatly in improving his business as well as happiness.
In business, if we are always agitated, always on the go, we'll win. I think if we learn to just reflect, sit back, meditate maybe we'll be more successful.
This is the best investment I could make as a businessman.